I love that time of year when it's time to refresh the garden, remove the tired annuals, and select beautiful plants for the new season. Last week, I went to my favorite garden center and brought back some gorgeous plants. So today, I'm planting up 3 fall containers. I hope you love it. Hi everyone! I have another planting project today. I really love swapping the interest into our garden, and so a new season is always a great time to prepare new planters. I want to bring in some of those orange tones, purple tones. So today I'm planting up 3 containers that will live on the decking, and you can see I've already started laying out the plants behind me. Let's get planting! I actually already cleaned up the planters that we had for summer. I really enjoyed the combinations, but the plants didn't fare well in the heat wave, so they had to be pulled a bit early. Except for that euphorbia here that got absolutely massive. I prepped a little bit the area. I popped the plastic back to protect the table. And then this is the first container that we're going to plant up. I'm really into metal containers, as you can see, so I just refreshed a little bit the 5 first centimeters of compost and mixed in a little bit of bone meal, just to give the plants a good head start. Before planting, I like laying out the plants that I'm going to use. It helps me see how many I need, if I like the colors and the textures together, and if I have any gaps. My first plant here is a beautiful pennisetum, and the variety is called Fireworks. It's an ornamental grass and it's flowering right now, so late summer through to autumn. This unfortunately is not winter hardy, so I need to protect this from frost to keep it in a heated conservatory or greenhouse. Otherwise, this has to be treated as an annual. So I'm really backing it to the edge of the container and making sure that it's nice and level. So I'm going to pair beautiful schemia. I think I'm going to cut it in half because I only want to use half of the plant. So let's just pop it out of its can. Let's see if we can do this by hand. No, okay. Let's try with this. Oh dear Lord. Aha. Oh, that's a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Ooh. 2 plants became 1. It's a beautiful variety called Rubella. I love to use it every year because to me it's just digging a hole. It's quintessential fall, and it's also really lovely for winter arrangements. Just trying to lower the root ball so that I have enough space to water. Oh yes, I love that bold texture right there. It's actually pretty difficult to grow peppers here unless you have a greenhouse or a heated space. So I thought this is going to be perfect. We're going to be able to harvest fruits off of it. But of course, again, this won't resist the frosts. Then I was thinking we need a little bit of a lime accent. Our little accent over here, I think that will look really cute, or maybe on the side. I've had this ivy in this beautiful metal container, and I'm thinking like the ivy would look really lovely on this longer container. Let me see if we can reuse this. Actually, just here. Oh yeah, look at that. I love how that drapes in. Let's take in a little begonia. Yep. Last little touch. Time for container number 2. Wait. can carry this up. Oof. For container number 2, I want to reuse the second half of my schemia. I think this beautiful grass as well. I'm really into grasses this season. Hukra, and then a little bit of lime sear that I add in a container at the front. And I think that will look really beautiful. We might get filled with a bit of violas. Let's see how it goes. This is a grass called Stipa tenuissima. It's really beautiful, planted in drifts, and it's a great companion plant for roses as well. And I'm going to slightly tip this so that it can spill over the edge of the container. I think that will look really lovely. I got 3 of these beautiful erigeon, and I think this one might be what we need here. I have this flat of beautiful honeybee pansies. I think they're going to be really lovely here. I think this is perfect. It will draw a bit of the yellow from the grass and from the erigeon. I think that's a great addition right here. Last but not least, my 3rd container. I still have a beautiful euphorbia there that got massive. The other 2 lulled a little bit, but this one quadrupled in size. It's doing really well. I still have a little rose campion here at the back, and I was thinking I would just possibly bring in a bit of those pink tones so that the grouping works really well, and then use this beautiful hukra as well. Beautiful hukra. And another heather, but in a pink. Not much. I'll try to score the roots a little bit because this needs to perform for a few months. I really love that euphorbia. Look at the texture of the plant, it's wonderful. This goes really well together. think we might need another small container here with another bit of interest. I hope you enjoyed watching those 3 containers come together and that it inspired you to plant some of your own. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out my next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.